Hey folks, I'm CPCGamer, and welcome to the stream. I hope you'll excuse the brief technical difficulties we had partway through the countdown, because, as you can see in the chat there, my spacebar was focused on pausing the music, not actually typing, so enjoy that. What updates do we have today? Today's update is we have two new emotes, which are available to us. Goldfish Teeth very wonderfully drew them on their stream yesterday, so we got to see them grow and develop in real time. It was absolutely fantastic. So we have this guy here, CPCGamer Blushing, that's in Tier 1. And kind of the other end of the spectrum, CPCGamer Crying, that's in Tier 2. These are basically the emotes that we unlocked yesterday. We got the space for them yesterday. I immediately went and bought them. Goldfish Teeth is an absolute pro who just drew them up, and it's great. So I've actually hit all my September goals. I said like 25 because I thought, you know what? That's a small number for a small channel like me. I didn't expect to hit it in 2 streams. So thank you, everyone. That's great. How sad would you be? Would you be this sad? Aw, snap. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not going to come up with a second set of sub goals and be like, oh no, now you've got to hit those as well. I'm just gonna be like, hey, what's up? It continues to be September. If people want to subscribe or give subscriptions, cool, I'm down for that. Always appreciate it. It will all go towards getting new emotes. Currently 15 away, so who knows when that'll happen. I have an idea for what the next one's going to be as well. So keep thinking of ideas for what you might like to see, but I know what I want it to be. We will see. Now, that's about it. And as much as I would love to sit around listening to Last Ninja 3, pretty good game, by the way. Great soundtrack. We're going to go back to Breath of Fire 4. Here we go. There we go. Now, in the last stream, I unlocked the fishing minigame, and then promptly relocked it by coming over to the other continent, and now we're stuck here. So, let's go to the aqueduct and see what we can see. Some banging fight music's what we're gonna see. Ooh, this is a new one. I forget what this guy does, so screw it. Let's just all-out attack again. Let's just parry everything. That's fine. So how's everybody doing? How are we today? I'm doing alright. I did some baking today. I made some cheesy scones. That's what I did. And I tried it with a same recipe, different combination of ingredients. I put some... I cannot hit this thing with any degree of accuracy. Look at that. I made some cheese scones. They had some like smoky cheese in them. I get described as like a German apple would that just hit you in the face. It's that good. I had one with my tea. It's very nice, very fluffy. Need something else. We're thinking paprika. We're not sure. Have to make them again and find out. There we go. Get your words in the right order. It really helps. And I'll tell you what else I was thinking as I was contemplating this game yesterday. After yesterday's stream. I probably should have put Cray with the Master Thief, because he's comparatively quite slow, and probably help to speed him up a bit. That's what the Thief does. So there we go. Come on. There we go. I have no idea who you're talking about there, Empirical Woodland. You've completely lost me. Let us do... See if we can get a combo going on you. Wait. There we go. Hopefully that is the right way around. Let's see. Oh, Wales went to CVS. Played with some pets. That's amazing. And I'm glad that everybody is back at the house and able to relax. And that you've been able to get some work done. It's always good when you're able to get work done. I've been mentioning to a couple of my friends, I've been looking at work-related homework, and I am ready to return to the sea. I just don't want to anymore. So getting work done is good and admirable. I'm going this way. You must be the repairman, right? Hold on, I'll power up the gondola. Yes, definitely us. We are the repairsmans. I'm doing the shifty eyes. You can't see it because I'm not on camera, but like... Yep. Okay, Criddle is going back to class. It is lab portion time. Please enjoy your lab. Thank you for coming and hanging out and checking in. Can I... Yeah, look at that. Shortcut. Presumably, I will need that. Do we have a secret this way? Oh, we do. There's a ladder. Which will lead to... another ladder. And a fight! This continues to be great music. And let's do the usual eruption. I'm so glad I gave that skill to Urshan. Same deal with giving Ryu some elemental magic. He didn't before, but now does. That's amazing. Do you know what? I'm gonna give you like a peek behind the scenes, chat. As soon as I hit the start streaming button in OBS, the intruder alarm at the shop across the road started sounding, and it's still sounding. I can hear it. Hopefully you guys can't, because that's really shrill and annoying. But like, I really hope that I'm not involved with that in some way. I hope that doesn't interfere with too much in the stream. I hope that there's no, like, ongoing international event that might color what the stream is about. It's fine, we're not talking about it. Only just barely. That's fine. Because as long as it's not, like, audible, we're good. And I know that realistically, it's one of the most minor inconveniences just in the world. But I do hate when an alarm sounds and nobody decides they're gonna fix it. Second ladder, that's what I came up here for. There was a store which is like down the ways from me, and literally years the intruder alarm was sounding. Because the owner was they live in like London or something and don't care to come up here. And when it stopped sounding, when somebody turned it off, it was like the Bell of Souls from Warhammer. It's like, is the universe about to end? I kind of feel like it. I'm so used to the noise just being there. Oh, hey, this is a familiar sight. Check it out. This is it. This is the place they're holding Alina. Yes. It's just like Ryu's dream showed us. Right? Don't get your hopes up too much. We still need to find her. Let's go. This is the dream that we had the first night we met Ryu, and we were in the desert, and I could remember how to speak at the time. I remember those days well. I haven't done any like tinkering with the stats and so on since the last stream. Everyone has the same levels and abilities. We literally just reloaded the save and got right back to it. Which is a shame, because, you know, I'd love to be doing some fishing. We'll get to it. Don't even worry about it. I know it said that that star means the attack was, like, absorbed by the armor. I'm not entirely sure what that means, because we were still doing the same amount of damage, and it still took the same amount of damage before it went down, right? I don't know. It's fine. Like most things in this game, just go, it's fine, don't even worry about it, and move on. Oh, check that out. All the stuff is still there as well. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to keep that so that it's an extra thing in the inventory. Just so that I can keep the Thief Master happy. Same deal as with keeping the fish that we caught. He wants items in the inventory, so we will oblige. Somebody's coming. Oh yeah, it's this guy. I recall. What then is the status of the sacrifice? It continues to grow, Lord Yuna. Excellent. I am greatly pleased. Last, they'll see us. If we walk behind the curtain slowly enough, we should be able to get to the other side without being seen. And then we do... I'm trying to do that game. This analog stick doesn't like it. There we go. Oh, it's the future of gaming. Tilt the stick, and you walk. And then you push it, and then you run. Yes, Lord Yuna. At the present rate... He's gone! Phew. Looks like they didn't see us. Ah, but we did. I saw them. They were like in the corner of the screen as it changed over. Well now, we can't have this, can we? This building belongs to the Fao Empire. And you are Easterners, are you not? We're looking for someone. Yes, we're looking for my sister. Her name is Alina. We were told she had come here. What do you know about her? Now. Don't get too close, hmm? You mean Princess Alina, yes? Kelly, hello! How's it going? Please do come in. Yes, she was here. She was a very kind person. She said she was here on a goodwill visit to see people injured during the war. However... She is no longer with us. I'm afraid it's the truth. Now then. Yes, Kelly, have you seen the new emotes? I think you will like them very much. One of them is like my favorite emote ever. I think it's about time you were on your way, my Eastern friends. Just gonna do a bit of this. Hang on. Yeah, look at that. This is like my new favorite emote. Just slurp that up right into the microphone. Anyway, our guys have been captured and sent home, and we're getting told off. And Cray was forced to stand before a tribunal to explain his actions. I do not know why I can't read today. What is going on? Oh, no Wales, check it out. You've still got your little hype train conductor badge. Same deal with Empirical Woodland. I like it. Chief Cray of the Warrens. They are ready for you now. That was abrupt. Alright, part 2, The Endless, I guess. Man, we still haven't met all the characters. We're on Act 2? Amazing. Are you awake, Ryu? Kind of depressing weather, isn't it? I wonder if they're still questioning Cray. Why don't we go to the castle? If we're lucky, they might let us see Cray. Why don't we save? What? I thought that was decoration. I didn't know that was an item to collect. That's fine. Who, what now? You, Empirical Woodland, and oh, Wales over there. You've got your hype train badge. Because we had a hype train. And I smile a lot at this. Okay, continue actually lurking. Please enjoy your afternoon. And also my voice. By the way, this is Sayas. He's been assigned to watch over us so we don't run off. Not like we'd leave anyway. I would never leave Cray behind. Urshin says she is bored. Where are you going? I'll go with you. Well, hey, check that out. Here's me talking about missing characters from the squad. And we get this guy over here. Can we do anything to improve his stats? I'll bet you we can't. Not reasonably. Okay, well... yeah, we'll give him a bit more defense. This is Sayas. He's a pretty cool guy. In the art book, his hobby is listed as going to sleep. And I can relate to that kind of energy. And it's one of those regional difference things. Hang on a second. The prisoner is currently under investigation. No visitors are allowed. I'm afraid that's the way it has to be, Princess Nina. Look at this Creed-looking fella. Tactical genius behind this, man. Master Cray is the leader of the Warren Nation. Unlike you, he must be kept under strict guard. We are under strict guard. We've got this dog guy following us around. Now, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. Sayas, keep your eye on them. Oh, and he's a dog because if we run off, he can trail us. That's pretty cool. CPCGamer, that's That's me from the alternate universe. I did that in a video one time. Alana Ray, how are you? I hope we're doing well. It's no use. There's nothing we can do. Poor Cray. This is all my fault. We can't just sit here and do nothing. I know. Let's go to Warrant. That's where Cray is from. They have a guard to watch us. Still, they never said we couldn't go anywhere. Right? I feel like that is a very literal interpretation of the orders if Sires lets us go there. Warrant is to the south of here, past the forest. Yep, nope, Sires is coming with us. Alright, cool. Ilana Ray, I am doing okay. It's been a fairly quiet day. I haven't really done much. I just know there's something in that forest. I mean, you'll hear voices when there's nobody around. Sometimes, you can feel something pulling your hair. Some people say they've even been bit by invisible animals. Yeah, Jaded Muse. Check it out, we have a dog person. His name is Sayas. He's really cool. Does he have a field action? I don't believe he does. No, he doesn't. But he's a cool dog fella. Looks like an Irish setter as well, which is pretty cool. Here, we use the metal prospected from the dam to make machine parts. I wonder if I can get those sand flyer parts at last. Just get them made up. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. He is... it's one of those regional location things where in the English version of the game, he is very softly spoken and tends to stutter a lot. Whereas in the Japanese version, he was a drunken swordsmaster. So he wasn't so much stuttering, he was slurring. There's got to be something, like, consistent here, right? Because that's... Yeah. Is it fish? Do I get to fish? No. Okay. Well, that's fine. Which one is Shahid? I don't remember. But it's not where we need to go. So this is fine. Well, see, this is the weird thing, Empirical Woodland. Typically, yes, American games are censored to switch out drinking to be something else. I think notably, what is it, Pokey's father in Earthbound gets giddy from coffee instead of... Double blow, I'm gonna learn that. Gets giddy from coffee instead of drunk from beer. But this is generally beyond that era. And there are elements in this game that have been cut and censored. And we'll get to those when we get to those. They're in my notes. Otherwise, it's just... Yeah, I don't know why they quite made that change. Pound Cake has subscribed to Tier 1. Thank you very much. Please, enjoy your lurk. Oh, don't guard. Do a bit of that. Do a bit of that. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go over here. And, do you know what? I don't know why I'm going to make a note in my notes about that, because we've hit all the sub goals. We're just shooting for extra emote slots now. 14 gets us a new one. Actually, yes, you make a good point. Having alcohol in the game would make it a higher age category. What age category is this game? I don't know. Oh, well, we haven't hit all the goals yet. We do still have 100 if somebody feels like going... Alright, alright. Empirical Woodland. There you go. That banging around is me fishing out my notes and going, now we have the ones that I said that we need. That's 27. If somebody decides to go completely bonkers and I get 100, then I'm going to find a way to do a cooking stream. I'm gonna go with you there, Jaded Mew. I think this game is probably T for teen because of the content that is in it. And I think the content that was cut, some of it is not really relevant to the gameplay. Let's do a bit of that. Yeah, some of it's not really relevant to the gameplay or the story, and some of it is just... It is to keep the age rating down. Oh, that guy's cool. I forgot how cool this guy was. What kind of fighting is this? Isn't it usually categorized as, like, comic mischief? This kind of fighting? I know that tickled me when I got my copy of Final Fantasy VI on PlayStation, which is categorized as, I think it says comic mischief on the back of it. I'm like, alright, that's pretty funny. I think that was just a random encounter over there. I don't think it's, I don't think there is a fishing spot. If we're doing that, though, I do like when games do the... Transforms into another monster if exposed to fire. Well, chat, you know what this means. And then you can do one of those. Just to make it worse. Let's go. I do like that more modern games just have the little icons. So, like, if it's horror, it's got the picture of the spider. And it'll have, like, the male and female logos. Or a little fist for violence. Alright, that's pretty cool. That is also pretty cool. Can I learn that? I want to learn that. Let's find out. These creatures set fire to other woods to create more of themselves. Well, that doesn't help me any. Let's do a bit of that. Hopefully they'll use flare again and somebody can learn it. Just watch it be Nina, because she's the magician. Well... Okay, well... We're not talking about it. I thought you meant the previous thing you had mentioned in your post, and I'm like... Yeah, no, we're definitely not talking about that. But... This is T for teen, not discussing naughty things like that. Do flare, I want to learn it. I cannot learn flare in my current state. Alright. X-rated for extreme. That's what this game is. That's a lie. It's probably tea. I could look at the box, but it's all the way over there, and I don't want to go and like interrupt the stream so that I can go over there and tell you what it is. Although I want to say that... Was this at the point when, like, the BBFC was still... Not BBFC, Elspa. Were they still doing that? I don't know. Ooh, a new spell. Nice. Now, I'm relatively confident that using a fire spell and the new cyclone that we just learned, that will get us a slightly better fire wind spell. Oi! It's the bad boy at Twitch. It's Rope. How you doing? I hope we're okay. What exactly is it that this cat is having? It looks like a really big, like, a macaroon. Or macaron, I should say. They are different things. Wild, right? But with, like, a cherry on top. So it could also be something like a Chelsea bun. Or just a cupcake. But kind of flat. Rope, I'm glad you're doing okay. I know there's like a lot going on with essentially everyone today. But it's good to have you here. Please do pull up a chair, relax. And look at this cool dog samurai who's just joined our team. He's meant to be a bodyguard, but I get vibes of call an ambulance, but not for me. With Sayat, he's like, yeah, things need protecting, but it's mostly the enemies. I'm really sorry, but whenever I see or hear about the term Berliner, I'm reminded of the famous speech Ich bin ein Berliner, which is not quite what the speech is supposed to have said. Essentially declaring yourself to be a donut rather than a person from Berlin. Did you hear something? Is it just me, or is the mist getting thicker? Urshin says she has a strange feeling about this place. Me too. Let's hurry up and get out of here as quickly as we can. Oh. Do you know what? I would actually... I'm with you there, Alana Ray. I would consider it an honor if Gordon Ramsay called me a donut or a donkey or just anything. Just boot my door in and yell at me while I'm streaming. What are you? I'd be down for that. Did you see that? Nina disappeared. How amusing. Disappeared? That's not good. Urshin says it, but seems she did not fall. What's going on? All of a sudden, everything's gotten... Oh, I remember this! Let's look for her. Like, I vaguely remember one of the next few portions. I don't remember this. What are you? It worked. Just like we planned. We shrunk that girl. Come on. Let's think of something to do with the other three. Yeah, let's see. What should we do? I know. Let's poke them in the eye. Wait a second. This one's looking at us. Oh, wait. That's impossible. Mortals can't see us. I mean, Urshin is a robot, so I wonder if that's a workaround. Just headbutt that little fairy, that's fine. Hey, no fair, he's got a dragon's eye. That explains how he was able to see us. Urshin is asking, what have you done with Nina? Well, now that you find us, I guess we have to tell you. We shrunk her, see? Made her real tiny. Then she got carried off by a bird. This is really, really clever. I love forced perspective stuff. Like, especially when it comes to sprite work, because it's remarkably easy to do. Asterisk. You should look for a tree with a bird in it. If you shake one, if you find one, shake it. Maybe she'll fall out. Don't worry, she won't stay small forever. I'll wear off in time. See you later, Dragon Boy. Urshin says we should listen for birds singing and follow it to the tree where it lives. Then have Urshin hit the tree. Actually, let's do that. There we go. Because otherwise, we won't be able to hear the singing. Because Urshin's got the like hydraulic tank tracks going on. So, gonna go back to my notes for this one. In the original version of the game, the Japanese version, they still call Ryu Dragon Boy like that. But they do it. Good job, Urshin. But they call him Dragon Boy ironically. So the equivalent would be if you worked with somebody who was called like Clark Kent, you might call him Superman. It's that kind of a thing. Like, his name is Ryu, he has a dragon eye. Cool, let's just call him Dragon Boy. It's hilarious. Here it just feels like they're teasing him. Also kind of cheap that we're still getting attacked. Because, I don't know. Hopefully we don't need a healer all that much. Tree with a bird in it. Okay. I'm gonna run away from this one. We didn't do super great with the flare attack last time. So let's not risk it today. Let us advance backwards. Now here's a question. Is there any penalty for just mashing any tree? Oh, there's a thing over there. Forget trees, acquire thing. I can't get away. It's a tree. I can run away from a tree. Well, I guess we have to fight. Let's fight. Everybody attack that guy. Wait, that doesn't work. It only works on confused allies. I can read commands. Check it out. Empirical Woodland, you can indeed call me a donut if you wish. As a mod, it's kind of your duty to call me names, I believe. And worse than donut. But, I don't know, it's just not the same if it's not from Gordon Ramsay. Telling me that I've ruined his quiche by cooking it for too long. Or not enough. It's raw. And then you find that really good animated segment. Oh, yeah, Lana Ray. Well... yeah, let's call Lana Ray a donut. He agrees with me that it's not the same, but... it's a start. Empirical Woodland's alright. Rope Snakes, are you sure about that? Because I've been in your Superman 64 streams and I've watched you force people to join in with you while you played Superman 64. And I feel like that's abuse in several countries. Especially when you get to the end and the game's like, nah, Lex wins. Back to the start with you. Oh. I hear that. Did you hear that? I think it's this tree. Was that just phase 1? I really hope that wasn't just phase 1. This is a bird's nest? What's happened to me? I've shrunk. But how? Why? What happened? I can worry about that later. I've got to get out of here before that bird eats me. I thought I could go up along that top branch, but apparently we got to go down this one. Or do we go down through the tree? Oh, do we climb down through the tree and it's like Final Fantasy IX? No, it's not. Okay. Hello. Hi there, birdie. Don't eat me. I wouldn't taste very good anyway. A caterpillar? Why was one letter shaking in that one? I don't know. Wait, do you mean because I have wings? You think I'm one of your chicks, so you're bringing me food? Listen to me, birdie. I'm not a bird, so, I don't really like bugs, see, and... Can we... keep an eye on the Lana Ray mods. It's too soon for that. It's been like 20 years and it's still too soon for Eris jokes. I cry every time. I completely forget how to do this. So... oh, I'm confused. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just do whatever I want. I believe that if you are confused, you can learn a skill from that, but it's mostly just that one. You can learn Distracted as an enemy skill, I believe. I might just be making things up. Will you stop dropping bugs on me? That is not cool. Well, while this fight plays itself, apparently, let's... Alana, it's not nearly 30 years, you shut up. Did anybody see the new ad campaign from Square Enix that's like, yeah, Cloud and McDonald's? Because apparently we forgot that Shinra were the bad guys. And the whole story is about taking down a corporation. It's like when they did Final Fantasy VII NFTs, and it was like, yeah, this is literally stealing life force for a profit. You are Shinra. What are you doing? This fight's going alright, actually. Now that Nina's got her head together and we're actually doing moves, it's amazing. Just have a drink. Watch the fight play out. Hope that I'm able to out-DPS this bird before it poisons me to death. That'd suck. Oh, okay. Bye, bird. We win. We don't lose. Same thing. Oh, fishing rod. Nice. So the different fishing rods have different cast distances, I believe. And I want to say there's different timing on each one. We'll see. I appreciate what that bird was trying to do for me, but I'm not ready to try eating a bug. Now, I need to figure how to get down from here. I am still poisoned. I didn't know it persisted outside of damage. Right. There you go. Problem solved. What is the best fishing minigame? I think the best fishing minigame is in this one, because it's remarkably involved. I did kind of like the one in Sonic Adventure, where you were big, and instead of doing levels, you just sat next to a pond and caught the robot fish. There is no sign of Nina. Perhaps we should try again. It would appear we have found Nina. Rated T. This is fine. See, Big the Cat was great because everybody talks about, like, open your heart and live and learn. Big's fishing theme from Sonic Adventure 1 goes really, really hard, and it has no right being as good as it is for Big the Cat. I'm so sorry. Are you alright? I like the idea of Sonic doing his thing to defeat Chaos, and Big is just waddling around behind it like, don't mind me. I got the cat's my friend. Urshan says that it would be wise to leave now, before the fairies do something else to us. Aww. They gave us a fishing rod. I was hoping for a distraction to a fishing area. But no. Got an antidote, though. Make up for the one that we used in the woods. Do you know what? I really liked Sonic Heroes. I haven't played it for quite a while, so I wonder if it holds up. But, like, when I had it, I really, really enjoyed it. I liked the 3-player, 1-player thing. It was great. This is Warrant, home of the Warrens. Come on. Came through the forest, did you? You didn't see any ghosts or anything, did you? This horse was used by the previous leader of the Warren in battle. I have seen bits of Sonic Unleashed, and like, I don't know. A Warren must always be in shape and ready to fight at any time. Although I'll tell you what I will say, chat. I watched Rope play Sonic and the Black Knight. That game looks fantastic. There are some genuinely beautiful areas in that game, and I'm looking at it like, this is a weird Sonic tie-in game. Why does it look this good? Anyway. Oh, hello, fish. Do you have anything? That is because we Manillo plan to take over the world. The world of business, of course. This game is just making up sword names at this point. Katz Balga, are you kidding me? What do I need for that? 1,600. And let's give that to Nina. Give us some extra defense. There we go. I liked the soundtrack to Sonic and the Secret Rings. Gameplay less so. It was fine. But oh man, 7 rings in hand? Yes, please. That was a banger. Well, that's fine. I guess I'll grind out some more money later and come back if I need to. I wonder who I'm looking for. Because, like, we know where the leader is. He is currently imprisoned. I heard the Chief Cray's in some kind of trouble. I'm sorry, Secret Rings had multiplayer? This might be the first I'm learning of this. Do go on. I didn't know that. Did you hear how Chief Cray went out in search of the missing Windian princess? How romantic. I get the impression this one, I think she's meant to be Cat. Like, or a reference to Cat from the first 2 games. Or the second one. I forget which one Cat was in. His sister hit me again. It's fine, it's fine. Hit me back. Oh, don't tell Mom. It's fine, we'll be even. Anyone else do that? Just, no? Alright, I certainly never did then. Just wait till I catch whoever it is. I'm gonna smack him real good. Nothing like the sight of kids happily playing like that is always makes me smile. They are fighting, sir. That will lead to problems in the future. See, it's part of being a sibling, but like only your siblings. Looking for the chief? He's not here right now. You could talk to the elders instead if you want. Like, I say this about my co-workers as well. Like, only I am allowed to bully Redacted. And if anyone else does that, that's not cool. We're gonna have trouble. It's just me. Sounds like Cray's gotten himself into quite a fix. How dare Ludia treat you like that? This is an insult to the entire Warren nation. This means war. That's right. We'll show them they can't treat us that way. Hold it, don't get your fur up. That's always been the problem with us, Warren. Too many people that are too hot under the collar. I love the little spin they must do before speaking. I want to adopt this into my real life. Like, hello chat, spoom! How are you? Just every line of dialogue, I should start rotating. I would get very dizzy. So what should we do then? I mean, Miss Nina came all this way to tell us about the trouble that Cub managed to get himself into. That's right. It's been a long time since we saw you, little Nina. You've grown. Why, I can remember when you were only this high. Enough of that. There'll be time for that later. We need to think about what to do. If only Tarn were here, she'd know what to do. Excuse me, who is Tarn? She's the wife of the previous chief, rest his soul. In other words, she's Kray's mother. Guest writer Hideo Kojima on that one. In other words, Hideo Kojima helped to write this script. That is to say, the script was produced in part through input from Hideo Kojima, which would have been a great bit if I'd been managed to get my words out in time. It's one of those days, chat, just roll with it. When Kray became chief, she decided to leave the village. She went out to live on the Golden Plains. Decided to live a nomad's life, she said. Tarn might have been able to think of something. But I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. If I were younger, I'd get on a horse and go looking for Tarn myself, but I'm too old for that now. I think this is gonna be the next step in our... next step in our journey. We're gonna have to go find him. I see. So you're saying that we should go see Tarn, right? Do we have to confirm that? Hi. If you want to go looking for her, you're gonna need a horse. I bet Tarn would be able to think of some way to save Kray. Alright, well... do you know a horse? You've got a face. That means you're important. I don't suppose you've seen my apprentice, Khan, around here, have you? I haven't, but I love that guy. Rope, if Khan is here... Yes! Fight me! Urgh, you again! I still owe you. Chat. Typo. I still own you for what you did in Sinesta. Just you wait, I'll catch up with you down there. Oh, are we gonna fight Khan again? Are we gonna have to listen to his amazing theme tune again? I do hope so. Excuse me, ma'am. Thank you. I do hate it when an NPC stands in your way. Back in my day, we called it getting nulled. Actually, was it? No, getting nulled was something else. That was in Phantasy Star. It's basically when your character gets hacked and replaced with a weaker version of itself. Alright. Listen to this amazing boss fight music. Look at that manly entrance! Yes! It's been miserable every minute of every day since you beat me in Sinesta. That's why I came here, to study with the Warren, the strongest warriors in the world. I've worked day and night, training and studying their ways. I'm stronger than I was before. If you think you can defeat me again, you've got another thing coming to you. If I had had a bit more lead up to realizing the Khan would here, I'd be like a Macho Man voice, because that... Tell me that's not the voice Khan speaks in, just talking about the cream of the crop, rising to the top. Who is going to learn from him? Right. You, and you, and you. Do something cool so I can learn it. I mean, you might be doing that, my dear. I don't know what you do in school. Maybe you get better Wi-Fi in there. I don't know. We're doing okay. We were talking about weirdly good Sonic games. And Khan showed up again, so now we get to listen to this cool surf rock. One more time. Not enough AP. Amazing. Yes, Empirical Woodland mentioned that thing we're not talking about. We're super not talking about it anymore. I'm like, oh no. Well, there it is. Get him, Sias, you're amazing. Don't even worry about it, it's fine. You are literally not. It's fine. Don't feel bad about it. Look at me. I'm the goblin now. You're fine. Don't worry about it. That sentence probably sounds quite bizarre out of context. I don't care. I said it. Love you too. Enjoy class. Nice. That's a pretty good EXP haul as well. Look at that, 2 levels. And some more tea. I do like tea. That voice. Master Una. I also like this defeated sprite. Amazing. Forgive me, Master. I lost. Hey, you. Come back on Khan like that. He's not as strong as he thinks he is. Just put that guy in his place. That's fine. I told you not to get into fights, Khan. You're going to have to face facts. You're not exactly that strong a fighter, you know. But Master, you mean I'm weak? Well, I wouldn't say that exactly. I don't know. If you stay around here and help me around the house and all, you'll probably strengthen her pretty good, I guess. I get the feeling she's not actually his master. He's just sort of showed up and he's just sticking around because she's the tough one, I guess. Now, having said that, I'm relatively confident that we can talk to her. It's your fault that Khan's gone. You ran off because you picked on him. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Aww. So it's alright if I train you instead, then? Okay. I want you to learn how to be wild. Your attacks may not hit as much, but they'll be a lot more powerful. Who wants to learn? Oh, no. This is... Oh, wow. Like, extra HP per turn. Per level, I should say. Extra attack. That would be great. I'm going to say Sias should have that. Mainly because look at that amazing defense buff. Yeah, let's go. Okay, Rope, please enjoy class. Hope you have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. You can only improve your skills through trial by combat. Come back once you've done more than 1,500 damage with a combo attack. Hi. Have I done that already? Oh, I have. Amazing. Alright, I'll teach you Pilfer. Steal an item while attacking. Well, Sias isn't doing anything else, so he gets that. Oh, and it's free. Amazing. Remember, fight, fight, fight. Come back once you've done more than 3,000 damage with a combo attack. I definitely haven't done that, right? No. Okay. Well, that's fine. Can we just appreciate this, like, big 80s hair she's got? I love it. Look at that weave. Look at that crimping. Ah. Right. What are we doing? We are going to go to the Golden Plains, I believe we were told to do, and go find Tarn. If I can navigate. There we go. I have no idea how to do that. Well, it's probably going to be go to the world map and then follow the dotted line. I'm so glad dotted lines appear on the map. Do we have an inn? Is there an inn anywhere? Can I sleep in this bed? You're not using it. No? Alright. Let's go here? I mean, I guess it would make sense if they didn't signpost where the inn was on account of... I guess these guys are a fairly insular group. No, you're just... Oh, chat. Do you know what I think I might be able to do? No, I can't. I thought that I got some pretty cool, I think I got some money from Khan. Apparently I did not. But whatever. Now we got a shield for you, and he is slightly more hardy. I don't know where the inn is. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go to the world map and set up a camp. Because that way, twofer, chap, I can heal up, and I can say, okay, set up camp, heal, and save. A war with the Warren. That wouldn't be so bad. I'm a mercenary. I make a lot of money. Urshin says that there is not much we can do until we meet with Tarn. Cray and I have been friends ever since we were both children. I've also met with the Warren elders many times over the years. I mean, evidently not, if the first thing they did was like the grandma, my how you've grown thing. What they doing, lad? Put you to sleep in a grow bag. That was my gramps. Every single time. And we make... Sorry, I don't mean to slurp into the microphone. But, I do. Accidentally. There you go. I mean, I bring it up, but it's something that reminds me of him. So, there you go. Okay, is there, like, anything here? I don't know. Oh, hello. That's not a sound that Chocobo makes. What are you doing? They go queh. Everyone knows this. You need to find someone on the Golden Plains. Won't get very far without a horse, my friends. Should I have brought one? This way to Golden Plains. Need a horse? Go to Warren. Well, okay. Fine. Let's go back the way we came and get a horse. The thing we were explicitly instructed to do. Thankfully, we can just follow a dotted line on a map. Like it's an Indiana Jones movie. I miss movies just doing dotted lines on maps. It should happen more often. You, give me that horse. I want to be showered with sugar lumps. Okay. Oh. No, I think I remember what I have to do. Because I'm fairly sure we don't get a horse. I'm fairly sure we get that Nautilus-looking thing over there, which is fine, but also super creepy. By the way, who's going to ride the horse? I'll give you a clue. We've only animated sprites for one character. And it's the guy who's on the front of the box. Not if you've ridden a horse before. Forget it then. Do you know how long it takes to learn to ride? A fairly substantial amount of time. It was one of those things where, like, we gave it a go when I was younger. When we were on holiday in Wales. I did not have fun. Well, what about the whelk? Could we take that instead? Whelks are a lot harder to control than horses. I've never seen one that wasn't hard to handle. They're unfriendly, temperamental. It seems to like Ryu. Don't you think? I think it likes Urshin. It's chasing her around. Well, maybe. Well, if you're going looking for Tarn, I guess you could take the whelk. Tarn's camp is somewhere in the northeast. Look for the smoke from a campfire. That's a really creepy character portrait. Look at that. I don't like that. Chat, I've just had a memory unlock. I think I know what we have to do in this section. Like, I don't remember the specifics for how we do it. We'll wait here, Ryu. Be careful, and have a safe journey. I'm pretty sure we're about to experience the fury of Mode 7. But, like, on the PS1. So it's, like, Super Mode 7. Mode 7T. Take that. I still love that McMahon strut that she does. Urshin says that while you can use the dragon's eye to control the whelk, it may take some time to get used to riding it. That may be true, but the Golden Plains are too big to try and search on foot. Ryu and the whelk are our only hope. Good luck, Ryu. We're counting on you. Airplane! Airplane joke. I will make that joke every time. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Why do you do this? There's nothing in it for you. And you don't even know if it will work? So, why? Well, you're right. There might not be any benefit for us. And it's true that we don't know if our plan will work. Still. It just wouldn't feel right to sit around and do nothing. mean, it's a fairly substantial plan. We have to help Cray. So doing this is helping Cray? I forget what we're doing, but check it out! Mode 7, free roaming, and we can go wherever we want. And we get to listen to this nice chill music. And I try to remember what I'm doing. Is there a dash button? There's a drift button. Yeah. But no, otherwise we just sort of... It's like the snow planes in Final Fantasy VII, I guess. You just explore at your leisure and find whatever you need to find. Avoids attacks while using flare and Molotovs. Alright. Well, this is fine. I still win. It's probably going to be a good place to get some leveling in, actually. Yeah, look at that. 200 XP. And I don't need to share it? That's fine. But that's not what I'm doing. The Welk is just sort of running off on its own at this point. Bird! Bird! Are you... Hopefully birds are leading the way. Like, there's something in the air over there, but it's too far in the draw distance and I can't see it. It might just be a bug in the skybox. You know what the PS1 is like. Still, we get to listen to this, like, super chill world map music. It's a pretty good one. Oh, I've done that one. Probably, off the top of my head, one of my favorite pieces of world map music is the medieval music from Chrono Trigger. I think it's called Yearning of the Wind? Memory of Green is the modern day music in Chrono Trigger. It's a really good piece of music. Most music in Chrono Trigger is really good. I don't know if anybody's heard about this obscure gem called Chrono Trigger. I don't know why I'm hyping it up. But I really like the soundtrack to that game. Bird. I'm just assuming that I need to follow the birds. It says that I need to look for smoke from a campsite, but also I don't see that, so I don't know. Let's just go for a stroll. Maybe I'll find it. Maybe I won't. I know, right? It's a pretty obscure series. Chrono, I forget what it was called. I felt really bad because I have a copy of Chrono Cross and I wanted to like it. I really, really did. But I didn't. And I got to the end of Disc 1 and I couldn't go to Disc 2 because of the way my PS2 is set up. And like, that's fine. We probably win. I don't care. And it's just sort of sat on my shelf ignored ever since. And I feel kind of bad about that. This is a really hype battle of just missed attacks, right? I see a draw distance encroaching. I think I may have gone the wrong way. I have definitely gone the wrong way. This does not look like a campsite. Alright, that's as far as I go, because I think I'm going to die as soon as I step foot in there. You see, there's an encounter with like a level 60 monster and I just die immediately. I don't like that. Okay, but at least it's marked on the map. I'll take it. Let's set up a camp so I can save finding that. And we try again. Get some HP back, because I insist on doing the fights, and then we save and we try again. And then we sit in quiet reverence of the save screen. And now we continue. I want to say that I'm pretty underleveled. Because I want to say that I was like level 16. Come on. Into the Golden Plains. There we go. I want to say that I was like level 16 when I got to this... to this particular portion of the game. Because Empirical Woodlands commented on it and on how it was rookie numbers. But, I don't know. Okay, so Empirical Woodland. I did not do the Boy Scouts. I did Boys Brigade when I was younger. Which was kind of like the Scouts, but without any of the outdoorsy stuff. And that's fine for me, because I don't like camping. It is kind of... I like plumbing. Thank you very much. And I push the button, and the waste goes away, and then I get a shower. That is what I like. None of this camping malarkey. Although, to be fair, I did also interact with... Dodges enemy attacks are making vicious attacks of its own. Alright, cool. I'll be honest, I did also interact with the Scouts, well, Rainbows, Girl Scouts, and Brownies. No. Rainbows, Brownies, and Guides. There you go. More often. Because my Nan was a leader, the name of which I forget. I want to say Brown Owl. I could be making that up. She was the leader for the local Girl Guides and that sphere. So I grew up interacting with that sort of stuff more than the Scouts anyway. I don't know. It just didn't seem like much of anything that would really appeal to me. So, oh, Wales, thank you for redeeming nothing. I hope you like it. There it is. There is your nothing. I'm assuming that I'm going in the wrong direction, because that bird's flown... Is that... Chat, do you see that? Is that plume of smoke, like, baked into the skybox? I'm going to go this way towards that. Let's find out. Worst case scenario, a couple of fights, and then I wander off the edge of the map. So who knows? Come to think of it, I don't exactly know why I did Boys Brigade. I think it's because, well, I did it when we lived in the South. Because we moved around a fair amount when I was younger. And we spent a year and a bit living basically on the south coast of England. And my parents were very much involved with the church there. And I'm gonna say that, like, whatever it was, Friday evening was when there was a church meeting. And I just went to Boys Brigade because that was on in the room next door. Right, Q. Oh my goodness, thank you very much. You have donated 5 subs to the community. Red Mercer, Roy Oano, Ms. Vivi, Fi Jesse, and Just Ass 00. Good, we've got the cool guy zone over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is... That's 32. So we're like a third of the way there to my... a third of the way to my silly cooking stream idea. So I am curious, Empirical Woodland, how does... If you know, how does the Sea Scouts differ to, like... just the regular Boy Scouts? And now RightQ got one in return. Thank you, Anonymous. Right, please enjoy your emotes. I like this one. We use it for when we compliment each other. Because we're a pretty neat community and we love each other very much. I feel like this is going to be me being really silly and pedantic. When you say on boats, do you mean physically aboard a boat or like on the topic of boats? Doesn't even matter to me. I'm just curious to see, like, both. Okay, cool. I remember very little of what we did in Boys Brigade. Mostly, British Bulldog is what we did. But I remember you had to have a smart uniform with the little shoulder patches. And one of those things that goes over your shoulder and you, like, use the Velcro to keep it up there. And then you'd sew on a patch to say, like, oh yeah, I've done, I don't know, knot tying. A number of badges that I didn't do. I can tell you that there was a cousin of mine who, his parents signed him up for the Beavers, which was it's like the pre-enrollment program for Scouts. And he's like, I don't want to be a beaver, I want to be a crocodile. And so he just refused to do it. And, do you know what? That's a good enough reason as any. If it's not the animal that you want to be, well, don't. I should probably stop trying to attack these guys with my sword. This is literally why I gave Ryu special abilities and magic. There you go. Well, I'm sorry to hear that it was not a good time for you, Mew. We used to go rowing and sailing out in summer. There was a sweet weather pool, but not in summer, but I always skip that. I can see why you would skip that. It was... I've mentioned in the past, like, fear of going in the water. That's kind of a thing for me. I'm not a fan. I sailed so far, I went to the edge of the world. Well, that's great. Okay, there you go. Cubs, beavers, then scouts. Thank you for correcting me. Can you tell? I never really interacted with that program. Yeah. By the way, this game's lying to me. It's telling me to look for a plume of smoke, and that's not it. Get out of here. Gonna be honest with you, chap. I'm, somewhat tempted to, like, look up what I'm supposed to be doing at this point, because I feel like I could just roam these plains forever. And not through any, like, aesthetic reason, or because they're pretty or anything. I just am lost. Oh no. OBS just refreshed my chat. What is going on? Hope everything's okay. I hope I'm still live. I hope everyone can see this cool stuff that I'm doing. Just getting completely lost in the plains. Maybe it's just doing that to keep me on my toes. I don't know. Ilana Ray says, save your stream. I probably should. They'll get backed up to YouTube. But, like, there's not a great deal I can do in terms of saving while I'm in the middle of nowhere. Oh. Bird? Where is Bird? Bird! I think I'm supposed to be following these birds around, so that's what I'm going to do. Show me the way, bud. Empirical Woodland, you're on a roll for just making stuff up, chat, please. What, were we writing a lewd book on Frankie's behalf the other day? And then he made his new boyfriend in Yakuza? That's fine. A rock. Hopefully this will act as a waystone. And then... Yes, okay. Hopefully this is where I need to go. I'm gonna follow this bird, and eventually we'll see what I'm doing. Oh no, the bird's gone. There's Bird. What doesn't help is, it's very hard to properly put into words how awkward the Welk is to control. Like, it is just veering left and right on its own, and, like, I get it, it's a hard to tame beast and I'm doing my best with it, but, like, really? Is it not bad enough that we're completely lost? I don't know. You make a good point, I suppose. Chat law. That's a thing. keep going this way, I guess. Hope that I'm on the right path. There is a channel on YouTube, No Rolls Barred. Hello, bird. And they have a series called House Rules, which is where they play board games, but with silly twists on them. Smokestack, there it is. Forget you, Welk. I'm going this way. And they have, yeah, they play board games, but with like silly rules attached to them. I'm going to tell this story before I go in. One of their best ones is they did Guess Who, but you're only allowed to ask about the vibes that each person gives off. So, like, question number 1, is this person racist? And then you have to just judge the people on the Guess Who board and come up with the yes-no answer. And it's one of the best episodes, go watch it. B, I feel like the more you play that version of Guess Who at the very least, the bigger your lore will become. Like, oh yeah, of course, Jeff has all this massive backstory we made up for him. Alright. Let's go to this campsite. Oh, now that's a 90s design. Look at that. If you're a friend, come up by the fire. If you've come looking to steal something, you won't find anything here. Well now, guess that makes you a friend, eh? Oh, she looks like Kasumi Todo from Art of Fighting. That is a good thing to be reminded me of. I like that. She's a pretty good character. Don't see many people riding Welks around here. In fact, the only place you could get one would be Warrant. Did you come from Warrant? Canon, her voice is now a horse. I see. Sounds like Craig's got himself into quite a fix. Considering what's happened, I imagine they'll execute him. Hey, I was just kidding. If they really did execute him, it'd mean war between Ludia and the Warren. And I'm sure they wouldn't want that. It might take some doing, but I have a feeling that one way or another, we'll be able to work something out. I'll try and think of something. It's late now. You should get some rest. Go ahead. Use the tent. So this is also a pretty good thing, like, storyline-wise. Because Tarn is Kray's mother, and she's a human, it tells you a lot about the Warren culture, in that they don't mind marrying outside of their own species, or their own kind, whatever word you want to use in relationship to this fantasy game. And they will also accept a half-human as their leader, and that's a pretty cool way of doing it. He must be pretty tired. I suppose that's not surprising, considering how he got here. Most people can't ride Welks that far. Who are you speaking to? It's good to know Kray's got friends like that. I feel like she's speaking directly to me, you know? Not only do you sneak into the Empire, with whom we currently have a truce, I might add, but you are caught doing so and deported. I ask you, is this conduct becoming of a warrior? One who claims to lead the mighty Warren nation? Not only have you shamed yourself and us, but I am told you have lost the King's Sword, the symbol of the Alliance. Do you have any idea what your rash, thoughtless actions will cost us and the entire Alliance in our dealings with the Empire? Do you? Objection! Dun, 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 dun. No, we're not doing that. Alright. All you're worried about is your dignity and pride. But how can you just sit there like that when a member of one of the Alliance's royal families, when Alina has been kidnapped by the Empire? We have a great responsibility to protect the members of the entire Alliance. We can't afford to worry ourselves over one person, even if she is a princess. I'll hold you in contempt of court. I have nothing but contempt for this court! Although in fairness, these flashbacks are correct. Ryu has been the aggressor pretty consistently in the things we have done. Alright then, Ryu. Why don't you come with me to the nearest town? You can use this sword. You might need it. To get to town, we have to go through areas populated by monsters. Let's get going then, shall we? Thank you for flashing back to Stream 1, game. For people who weren't here, that's great. That line about contempt for the court is from the 1986 Transformers movie, which has a lot of stellar dialogue, and it shouldn't, because it's a Transformers movie. It's just a big toy commercial, but it's great. You who are without mercy, now beg for it. Ah! Good morning. Did you sleep well? We've got to do something. But what? Well, we came to ask you, ma'am. Have you thought of something we could tell them about that? Can I scroll back through this dialogue? Because that was really bad. Can you think of something we would tell them that would get Cray out of his predicament? Tell her. I'm going to say the King's Sword, because that's the one that the dream focused on. Oh, and that's what that was. That's how the sword broke. I thought we had slashed like the monocle off the general's face or something, but the little... I think that was the sword breaking. You mean Cray lost that? Explains a lot then. That sword is a symbol of the Alliance. Losing it wouldn't exactly make him popular. What? Oh, he didn't lose it. You broke it? Wait a minute, that's it. If the sword, which was supposed to have been lost, was to turn up again, that'd be one less thing they could hold against Cray. It'll work. And I know just the person to help us. I am reminded of... I'll tell you after the story. There's a volcano called Mount Glom south of here. There's a smith that lives inside the mountain. He can make us a copy of the King's Sword. Someone back at Warren should be able to tell you how to get to Mount Glom. Will you go? Thanks. Good luck. What was I reminded of? Chrono Trigger! That indie darling I was talking about just now. I really like how there's a portion, maybe 2 or 3 hours into Chrono Trigger, where it's like, let's review everything you have done thus far, dear player. And it turns out that it's been, like, tracking certain actions you did or did not take. And you might get, like, sentenced to death based on how good or bad you were. It's pretty clever. Another King's Sword? With this, we might be able to help Cray get out of trouble. Thank you, Ryu. I'm sure someone in Warrant will be able to tell us how to get to Mount Glom. Let's get back to Warrant as soon as we can. Then let's go. Do I still have my team? Okay, cool. I've got my team. Yes. let's set up camp. That was an accidental button push, but let's do that anyway, because by golly, was Elana Ray correct when he said that we should save, because I really hope I don't have to go back into the Golden Plains ever again. That was really tricky to navigate. I'm going to say no. Ooh, the Broken Sword. I know I've mentioned it before. That's a series of video games. It's got an the incidental and optional sequence where you flood the basement of this pub. I forget which one that is. Anyway, let's go talk to the elders, I'm guessing, because they'll tell us where to go. In a manner of speaking, they will tell us where to go. My family rewatched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the old shouty one, not the new Faye one. And there's a joke in there, went right over my head as a kid, kind of funny now, and that is when the guy's using the computer, and the computer says, "What would I do with a lifetime supply of chocolate?" He's like, "I am now telling the computer exactly what it can do with a lifetime supply of chocolate." That's a really good joke for dads. I like that. I see. You see why we told you to go talk to Tarn? We never would have thought of that. Make a fake king's sword. Now that's smart. I guess it's up to you then to save Gray. Good luck to you. How do we get to Mount Glom? Tell me directions. There you go. To get to Mount Glom, you first have to head east over the plains. When you get to the large stone, you need to turn to the south. You see a mountain with a plume of smoke coming out of it. That's Mount Glom. Alright, chat. Maybe I was not misled by the game and its dumb idiot skybox. Unfortunately, we have to go back into the Golden Plains. I'm not looking forward to it. But whatever, let's go. Let's accidentally run into this person's house. Sorry, ma'am. Let's head into that person's house as well. Come on, game. That's definitely the game and not me using like 20-year-old PS2 controllers. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Okay. East to the rock. And then towards the plume of smoke in the skybox. And apparently we're going on foot now. Where is my Welk? Fine. But you know what I will do? I'm going to look over here and go to my notes. Because this is not necessarily cut content. It's just non-localized content that was really hard to get in Japan anyway. But in the Japanese version of the game, there was a Dengeki PlayStation store in this game to the south of Mount Glom. And there was like a lottery there, and you could get... I forget what you could get there. I think it's called the Rusted Sword. It's one of the cursed weapons that doesn't really do anything unless you put in the time to unlock it. And in order to get there, you had to buy a particular issue of Dengeki PlayStation and use the demo disc to patch your save file so that you could go find it. And there's just no way of doing that outside of Japan. I mean, presumably you could use like a hex editor if you want to dump your save file onto a computer and then back onto the memory card. That requires technical expertise that I do not have, and that nobody seems to have. Like, I've done a bit of looking around on the internet, and I can find Like, here's a hex editor guide to give your characters wacky weapon combinations, but I can't find anything that says, here's how to get to the Dengeki PlayStation lottery store. Which is fine. You know, it's not like we're missing any particular degree of content with it. It's just, it would be nice to show it off. If I'd been smart, I would have taken a screenshot of it off the internet, but I didn't. So that's my fault. And I have no way around that. Urshin's nearly leveled up. This is pretty cool. Right. Go to the rock. Head towards the mountain. I swear, if we get there, and it's the same edge of the world map we were on before, but now they've loaded in the other half of it. No. That's not how you do that, game. What you're supposed to do is you load into the actual map and go, this is not for me. Turn around and leave. I know that I'm prejudging the game, and you shouldn't do that. But it's very cheeky if that is, in fact, what you have done. I think that alarm that I was talking about has stopped. That, or I'm used to it and I can't hear it anymore. One or the other. Don't know why I tried to do a rush down. Magic would be the better option, but hey, it worked. Do you know what else I should try? I should try stealing something with Urshin, because she's got that skill. Let's put that on the list. Next fight, that's what we're doing. Hopefully, it will actually hit, and we'll be able to steal something. Yeah, okay, so that's not the right way to do that, game. How dare you? How very dare you? Okay, well, whatever. We're here. Let's take situational damage from the floor. That's not cool. I am. I'm checking my list twice. I am paying attention to who is naughty or nice in chat. And then I get to name annoying NPCs after the people who are not very nice. I would never. A fire-resistant lizard that uses a fire-coated sword. Well, guess what? Welcome to steel? No, Urshin didn't have that. Sias had that. Because he has no skills otherwise. I remember. Do I have any frost magic? I don't believe that I do. Let's hope that we can just hit him hard. Ryoko Soul? That's... I'm sure that's not... Ryokoso means welcome. Like, Ryokoso streamuhe. Welcome to my stream, right? Maybe it's being used in a context I do not understand. Hey chat, you remember like 10 minutes ago when I was saying, oh man, I didn't get any skills from like Boys Brigade, and here I am just doing Japanese. Do you remember Ikai when I solved the puzzle because the spoken Japanese was translated incorrectly? I remember that. I'm gonna go with what the Jaded Mew has said there as Yokoso, because what I heard it as did not make sense. Either way, it wasn't a super great skill. I didn't steal anything. I wonder if there is a way of upping the catch rate on items like that. You're telling me that's not a jump point? Okay. I think the imperative thing to do here is going to be to get rid of this guy in the middle, because it says that it likes to burn down other woods that it is with, and then we'll have to deal with 3 firewoods, and that I'm not about that. Alright, Urshin, get out here, do some damage. Wait. Does Urshin still have the fire weapon equipped? I guess we'll find out. No, it appears she does not. Amazing. But I'm pretty sure she has ice magic. Ice melee, right? We have an option for that? I should find out. Man, that guy is cool. I also don't know this for sure, but I want to say that his victory animation has been changed. Like, look at that. He's supposed to be smoking. Right? He's just pulled out a pipe and he's having a puff. That's what I'm thinking when I see that victory animation. Oh no. What? That's fine. Don't know how it did that. Alright, Urshin, equip, Ice Punch. Right. That should do a great deal more damage, because now we've got like an elemental type attack. I wonder if the boulder? I wonder if this piece of rock is going to move back, and then we can get the other treasure chest that I stole. Let's find out, I guess. Oh, that's pretty cool. Check it out, we just depowered that enemy by using a water-based attack. That's pretty smart. Yes, I think it's going to shuffle everything back, and then I can go get that other boulder. I keep using the word boulder incorrectly. I don't know. I do not know why. And then if I'm on this one, it should slide this way, and then I can get that treasure chest, right? That's what I'm hoping. Let's find out. I've got to say, I really like these enemies that have like dynamic states to them. Like the idea that you can set these guys on fire and also extinguish them. I like that. I can't think of too many other games that do that. Once again, I turn to Final Fantasy IX and the Soul Cage, where I thought to myself, right, I'm in a wooded area, all the enemies so far have been weak to fire, let's use fire against this boss, which, for those of you who don't know, sets that particular boss on fire and, like, doubles its attack stat and gives it special abilities that hit the whole party. And it's a really bad idea to do that. I only made that mistake once. As do most people who come to do that fight. Yeah, check me out. Solving puzzles and taking my vitamins. Saying my prayers. Remembering the Hulkster's commands. I was thinking, do we want to talk about Hulk Hogan? And I thought, no. And then I thought, let's mention Destrucity. That would be even worse than bringing up Hulk Hogan. So let's just drop this entirely. And go back to, like, hey, check it out, an evil tree. It's on fire, thus looping back to my Final Fantasy talk. Urshin, please start stealing things. What is the steal rate in this game? My goodness. You are correct. Let's talk about a worthwhile wrestler like Scotty 2 Hotty. He was my favorite. Because I liked the cool guy who danced in the ring. And they did that one spot in the Royal Rumble. Which is weird because neither of them got over for having done that. It's just a cool thing that happened. This is also not a jump point, apparently. Wait, come on, game. Come on. Actually, here's a thought. Speaking of taking my vitamins, maybe I should. Don't they, like, up your attack or something? No, they just heal you. Okay, well. Maybe I won't. Dear chat, this is fine. That's not a very good counterattack. Although I suppose if it does it consistently, that's what you want to pay attention to. Because apparently my guys have a counterattack. We're just not doing it most of the time. Actually, there's a point. I said that I was going to look up how the stealing mechanics work between the last stream and this one, and I didn't. I didn't do much of anything, I'll be honest. It's a week off work, so I just essentially sat here and waited to start this stream. Okay. I'm gonna guess that this little miner's hut is where I need to go. And I'm going to have to, because there appears to be no ladder down. So, the illusion of choice. Good job, game. Hello, Torbjorn. How are you? Hi-ho! And who might you be? Excuse me. We're sorry to bother you, but we need you to make something for us. Oh, the King's Sword? Of course, I know what it is. I made it. No, it wouldn't be hard to make another one just like it. But I need certain materials if I'm going to make one. What do you need? Ho-ho! There's a rare metal called a fairy drop. It can only be found in the realms of the fairies. The only problem is that, as you know, fairies can't be seen by ordinary folk like us. Urshin was able to see them. Oh ho, well then. That makes things easier, doesn't it? All you have to do now is find some fairies, and bring back a fairy drop. Oh, and here's the ladder down, so we can go and steal that treasure chest. It makes sense that there will be fire-based items in this fire cabin. Cool. Right. I vaguely remember I vaguely remember what we need to do next. And it begins with going to find the fairies again. You tried, Urshin. You tried. And Urshin is saying kudasai, which is like give. Specifically the shortened childish like give. Cause ordinarily you would say like, let's go with tamago o kudasai. Please give me an egg. Egg. But no, she's just using like give. So oh, that's just the exit. Okay, that's gonna be the quick way back to the little hut. Right, that's fine. So yeah, if you had the Dengeki PlayStation patch, you could go south here and go to the little lottery hut. I don't believe you could play the lottery. You could just go to the lottery hut. This is where the fairies were, right? I'm gonna say yes, because it's called Witchwood, and that sounds very much like a place where fairies are gonna live. Especially since we are getting a cutscene. I heard a voice. Did you? Oh, I'm keeping quiet because I think we have to like listen out for the fairies, but I guess no. We just have to go and find them. Hey, what are you doing? We won't do anything to you, promise. What? A fairy drop? They say they want a fairy drop. There aren't any around here. Used to be a lot where we lived. That's it. Do you want to come to where we live and get a fairy drop? I mean, I guess we have to. So, let's go. Normal people can't go to where we live. But, since you've got a dragon with you, you can. Probably. I think. It'll only hurt for a little bit. There is just... I really like magic that isn't magic. It's just... I'm just gonna drop a plant pot on your head, and here we are. Let's go. Thanks for coming. We fairies used to live here, in the land of dreams. But then, those big meanies came and... Did you hear that? That's them. That's those nightmares snoring. They're big and nasty and ugly too. They attacked us and drove us out of our homes. You know, nightmares. Alright, Dragon Boy. We'll give you a fairy drop if you promise to get rid of them for us. Okay. Well... I feel like there's going to be a trick to this. What do you say? There's nothing written on it now. Amazing. Well... let's just go fight these guys in the order that I see them, and let's just go, I suppose. Oh, that's nasty. Let's just go. I should probably equip Urshan with that slightly better weapon now that we're out of the fire cave. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, enfeeble is a pretty good word. I like that as a skill name. I mean, I imagine it's just gonna be like a slight reduction in stats, but no, that's a good one. I also wonder if these enemies are going to have some sort of trick to their names. Again, going back to the orphans that we found earlier. Let's write this down. What was this guy? Number 4? 4. Detective work, live on stream with CPCGamer. Will I solve a puzzle? Is there even a puzzle to solve? I don't know. Stay tuned. I'm also going to say... what a useless attack. 20 damage. Are you kidding me? No, I feel like I'm doing something wrong in this fight. I feel like there's a trick. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna try healing them. They look like ghosts. And then nightmares. I don't know. Some part of my brain is like, they're going to be undead. Oi. That's my rope snake quote. Oi. Chcom is the second. Frequently uses sleep. Okay. Yeah, that is a bizarre name for... Let's open with the healing magic, Andy, so you're not healing enemies after you attack them. Tap temple. I love it when a plan works out. Look at that. Let them sleep in peace. These young fellows are an invasive species. They are encroaching on fairy territory, and they gotta go. They are in our way as well. So like, sorry, rules are rules. There's one over here. You must be tired after doing so much work for the fairies. Why don't you take a rest? A long, permanent rest. Oops, time for the forever box. Udi is the youngest. I don't know how many there are, so I'm just going to put that one in brackets. And we will find it out. Oh no! Well. Then I have no idea. Hopefully we can do physical damage. No. Alright, what do you do? Steals enemies' HP and AP. Well, then let us... Let's try magic. That fairly consistently hits. And let's see if we can get this combo going with the new wind spell that we have. And then Sias can just do a standard attack. See what happens. Now, if I could learn Drain, that'd be great. Kind of enough that Nina has Rest. There's finishing up my drink. Hopefully I'm going to be able to survive the next half hour or so. Who knows? Right, are you going to do that cool combo or not? Because I'm relatively confident that you should be able to do that. And then you can... Yeah, screw it. Just throw a Molotov at him. We've got them. I was looking for AP restore items, and then I realized I don't... Okay, here we go. Burn. And yes, because we're using the level 2 wind spell, we get the level 2... Fire Wind spell, which was Simoon. A word I did not know until I played this game. Still not 100%, had to look it up. But, you know. I'm very glad to meet you. Why? I was getting tired of the taste of fairy. I think I'll have you instead. Hey man, can't be a problem if it's on fire. Third son is... I don't... I'm not seeing a particular pattern in these names. Let's try that. So that we're not using all of our MP on an attack that might just miss. Right, now we find... There you go, have a fish. And Sias can just attack. Yeah, 522 damage isn't that bad. That's even better, though. Look at that. Down you go. I figured there'd be one behind the tree. Alright, let's go. Now we're fighting the Repo Man. Get him. I might be wrong. I don't believe there is a connection between the names of these characters. Oh well. May have to give me some time off stream just to find out what I'm doing. The man himself, who was just performing a deed. He wasn't even a bad guy. You don't want the Repo Man to come and take your stuff. Pay your bills. Literally, he was just taken from people who hadn't paid their bills. It wasn't theirs. Wrestling is silly. I like wrestling. Okay. Chat, I feel like that is a bit of a letdown from the enemies we've been fighting thus far. It's kind of a tonal shift to have Kilroy show up. I got anything else that will restore AP? Nice. Not that I'm prepared to use. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to heal up the boring way. And let's go fight a Weeble, apparently. Let's give Urshin the cool weapons. I remember that I had them. See, I got there. Took a bit, but we got there. Alright, get over here. I see you have gone to all the trouble to defeat all my little helpers. I would like to show you my appreciation by defeating you. I really hope this is an easy fight. Because we've just done like 5 miniature fights. Oh well. You may hear right, Empirical Woodland. Although I guess this guy is really more of a space hopper than a Weeble. But also, he's creepy, is what he is. No, do you know what he is? Get ready for a statement potentially only Empirical Woodland will understand. It's Mr. Nosy Bonk. Big old creepy weirdo Mr. Nosy Bonk. Or Mr. Blobby. Chat, if you don't know either of these characters, you don't want to know either of those characters. They're terrifying. And they look a lot like this guy. I hope I'm not... You know bombs in Final Fantasy? How you get 3 attacks, and then they just explode and kill everything? I hope that's not what this is, dear chat. Let's do the spell. Come on. Let's go. And then Sias can attack. Oh, why does he have a face in there? What is this, boss? I don't like it. Oh, Wales, I'm sorry you looked up that terrifying character. Do you see my point, though, that that is who this is? He was supposed to be like a kid's mascot or something, and he's like, hey, kids, look who it is, it's Mr. Nosy Bong. But no, he was just terrifying. And at the very least, with Mr. Blobby, that was a parody character. He was supposed to be kinda off-kilter and creepy and weird. But as far as I can tell, Mr. Nosy Bonk was a genuine character, and they just decided to to just make this terrifying man. Oh, he's gonna do the creepy move again. Why is there a face and nose in his nose? Who designed this? Can you go away, please? What even does Mr. Blobby beer taste like? Do I want to know? Sounds awful. Can you... Apparently, I've just had water magic this whole time. So, let's showcase a different magic spell. Water. And... Earth. Earth. Hopefully that combo sticks. I mean, in fairness, I couldn't tell you why any particular beer or spirit tastes like what it tastes like. Like, why is Iron Maiden's the Trooper? Why does it taste like what it tastes like? I don't know, it's just... Everyone in this forest is dead now. That was a pretty dreadful skill to have used. But like, what makes the Iron Maiden beer taste like it should have the name Iron Maiden on it? I don't know. Critical hit always hits. Let's go. This is one reason why I go for, like, stuff like cider. Because that's a case of you get the blood orange cider. It tastes like blood orange because that's what it's called. Always hits. Misses. Thank you, Sias. You are a pro. No, if there is a trick to this, I don't get it. So I'm just gonna try and rush him down, and hopefully this will be fine. Hopefully I don't have terrifying nightmares about this creature tonight. It'll happen. Sometimes I have stream-related dreams. Do you know what I dreamt last night? Last night, I dreamt that I was having trouble navigating a map. And then I got to the end, and I was like, oh, I need to turn around and go back in. Can't. One-way door, mate. And that was, in part, one of last night's streams. He's gonna be there whether we want him to be or not. I'm sorry to have brought that up, and... Oh, Wales, I'm sorry to have introduced that to the family collective unconscious now. So... That's all I've got. I uttered the cursed words and it's in our heads now, so it will never go away. Although, to my earlier point, I did mention a Weeble. He was doing a pretty good job of not falling down, but wobbling quite a lot. Until now. Aw, nice. Most of my characters leveled up. And Nina's not too far off as well. So that's pretty cool. That's a hideous sound. Don't make that sound, game. You did it! You really did it! Did the fairies, like, send us on a suicide mission, effectively? Because that's not cool. Thank you so much. Now we can live here again in peace. Oops, almost forgot. I promised you I'd give you something, didn't I? Wait just a second. Oh, Wales, I am unable to hydrate currently. I drank all my drink. But, I will when the stream is over. Phew! That was a big one. Here you go. Yes, hello 911. Welcome back to my stream. A fairy drop. Look at all the colors. It's so beautiful. Hey, don't stare at it like that. It's embarrassing. I mean, fairies are notorious tricksters. Thanks, Dragon Boy. Come back and play with us again sometime. Aye. Now we can have another King Sword made. Let's go. I do believe, as well, we have just unlocked like a side quest thing. So at some point in this game, you can go back to the fairy village, and it turns into like a really basic city management game. And you have to like recruit fairies and give them jobs and send them on missions. It's actually kind of remarkably similar to what some of the Assassin's Creed games would end up doing now as I come to think about it. Like when you'd start getting the apprentices. It's not something I ever really interacted with, because the stuff that you get from it, I don't believe it's any better than the stuff you get just out and about in the world. But, you know, I can show it off when we get to it. And we have time. Also, you are done with school. Excellent. Are you staying local to the premises so that you can get some work done there, or are we heading home? If so, please drive safely. Let me know when you are there. Let's do this cool spell again. I get the feeling Might is a spell that I should be able to learn. Because I know that Cray can learn, like, Protect and Slow and that sort of stuff. I don't know. Nice. Oh! Does that... What did I need to get the next spell from the trainer in the area with the warrants? I don't remember. I think it was 3,000. Never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself. And I do not wish to do this. Right. How do I get out of here? This way. Oh, actually, there is something missable, which I believe we can see now. Where's Sias? Here he is. Hello. That's a piece of Fairy... Shh. That's exactly what that is. Please enjoy this face. This is the only text box in the game where Sayas will pull this face. There we go. That is the quiet reverence we are going to give that face. The only time it ever appears in this game. Urshin says we have not seen the last of the fairies. I know, Urshin. I know we haven't. Now all we have to do is take that to Mount Glum, and have the smith there make us a new king's sword. Just like that. That's how quick it is to make a sword. You can just do that. I'm relatively confident that is not the case. Although, I'll tell you a fact that I learned. Right, my dissertation and my final year project in university, I made a video game that taught Viking history to primary school children. And a pretty good game, if I do say so myself. And one of the things that I learned while doing this was that Viking blacksmiths would very often whistle a particular tune while they were working, and some people assumed that it was like imbuing the blade with magic of some description, but more realistically it was probably that the tune was long enough to forge the metal. That is what people seem to think. Like, if you go through this tune at this pace, you will have done the right length of work, right period of time. Just a thing that I learned when I was in university. Oh, what's this? Just look at that color, that shine. This is one of the most beautiful fairy drops I've ever seen. Now that I've got this, I can make another king's sword for you. You wait right there. I'll have this done in a jiffy. Etc. I ain't making barks. That's something I'm really embarrassed about. Whew. Well, what do you think? Told you it'd be ready in a jiffy. Not a bad job if I say so myself. Here you go. Thank you very much, sir. With this, we might be able to help Cray. Let's get back to the castle. Yes, please do be careful on the internet. When we joined Goldfish Teeth's stream yesterday, they were talking about the perils of, like, early days internet. Where I'd just be like, look at this funny video. Actually, it's the most hideous thing you've ever seen. And that's just how it was in the earlier days of the internet. It was a wild and untamed wasteland is what it was. I think after the stream, depending on how we're looking, I might get another level or two for my characters, depending on how easy that's going to be. Because I appreciate I'm skipping over a lot of the random encounter question marks. Kind of like this music as well. I do like harpsichords. I'm sorry, but this area is being used for the inquiry of Chief Cray. No one is allowed entry. I have vital information regarding Cray. It's about the King's Sword. King's Sword? Why, it's right here. It was just returned to us by the Empire. Oh, have we been played? In exchange for its return, they have made several difficult demands to us. Among them, changes to our treaty. Changes that we have little choice but to accept. But my sister, we were going to... Silence! It's always fun to yell silence. Think about it. This is no longer a matter you need to concern yourself with. Know this. Cray's punishment will not be light. Oh, Cray. I feel like we could very easily run this back. We go, that is a fake sword. I have the actual sword. Here is the actual sword. Yes? No? Alright, maybe we don't do that. Sias, can't you keep your eye on them? You let them go off and make a fake sword like that? What were you thinking? You said to watch them. You didn't say anything about stopping. The next time they try to do something, let me know immediately. Understand? So I will admit, I don't remember using Sias very much when I played this game earlier. Like when I was a teenager earlier. He's pretty cool. I like the way they're characterizing him. I guess our only hope now is to get Cray out of there ourselves. You'll help me, won't you, Ryu? Thank you. Alright, let's wait until dark in our room. Oh, don't worry, Sias, everything's fine. Let's go. I do not know where Nina's room is. But check you out. You're a day ahead on your schoolwork. I know you were worried about that. That's fine. I know you were worried about that before. So, like, hey, you're getting there. Pretty proud of you for doing that. Can I, like, go down here and steal some stuff? Oh! It is unacceptable. These factory towns, they do not have any inns. But in or no, I am still open for business. I'm going to give that to Sias, because it wouldn't be much of an upgrade for Ryu. We still have the Crescent Blade or whatever it's called. Sias gets +8. Let's take that. Nina can have one of those. +10 damage, because she's still doing damage, which is fairly impressive. And one of those just so I can add it to my inventory. See, this is something else I remember from when I was younger, was I got to the point where the thief master told me, like, oh, you need 80 kinds of stuff in your inventory. And that was really hard for me to do because I compulsively sell everything that I don't immediately use in the moment, usually. So, like, no, I've got to keep hold of everything. Oh no. Criddle, can we get you on the mic? I want you to voice this character, please. Make it sound like honey tastes. I wouldn't be moving too much if I was you. I don't think I've ever seen a person as bad off as you. Oh no. I don't speak Southern. I'm so sorry. I guess we are not doing that right now. Okay. What are we at? 10 minutes? I think I'm going to save, and I'm going to call it here. Because I have no idea how long this next section is going to run. And I very much love playing this game, but I also don't want to, like, run overtime. Or at least over my own allotted time. So, there you go. The Broken Sword, Ludia, we are there. Let's go over there. Put my controller down. And save my notes, close my notes. Don't mind me, chat. I'm just talking to my stream and telling you what I'm doing. And head over to the good night screen. Let's just do a bit of that. Who is currently streaming? Okay, that is a great name. And this person appears to be in literally the same place as me. So, what we're going to do is we're going to raid over to this here channel called Johnny the Ginge. Good name. And say hello, because he is also playing Breath of Fire 4. He appears to be in roughly the same place we are. He's just in the Warren Village. So let's go say hello to him, how about? Do we have my raid message? My amazing title? We still need to add to that. But, yeah, if we get that going, say hello when we get there. Just be the usual amazing chat that I know you guys are. Head along tomorrow, same time. We're going to keep playing Smash. We're going to keep doing the story mode in Smash. And yes, that's about all I got. So yeah, come along tomorrow for that. Hope you had a good time today. Thank you very much for joining in. Thank you for all the subs. And until next time, goodbye.